Sandra Michaan, producer of the Alameda Point Vintage Fashion Fair. Some of our dealers have shops, and I'm here today at Mercy Vintage, and two of the shop owners, Karen and Jenny, are joining me for a little impromptu interview, and we're going to talk about vintage fashion, trends, and some wonderful things that they'll be bringing to the Alameda Point Fall Vintage Fashion Fair. Absolutely. Right, Karen? Yes. Okay, so maybe you can tell us a little bit about your shop and some things about what people come to your shop for and what they look for specifically. I'll start with Jenny.
I think it runs all over the place. People come here for newer vintage, 80s, 90s. We have a lot of old pieces. We have a diverse customer base, young and old. There's not one thing, I would say. We cater to a wide variety of women and men. Yeah.
That's great. And Mercy Vintage now is located on Piedmont Avenue, and it's a really interesting, eclectic group of people who are in this neighborhood. And so you also do shows, Karen. I've seen you myself in LA because I keep a residence in Southern California.
Your show?
Yes. So what will you be bringing to the Fall Vintage Fashion Fair to our show?
Probably, well, one of the things that we do kind of work on here, and probably what we often do on our online site and at shows, is we do kind of a really fashion-forward mix. We do a lot of really true vintage, particularly 40s and 50s prints that really, we love that. And we love high-end designer. So we kind of follow our passion, and it seems to really broaden our base in terms of, you know, who we draw in.
Let's take a look right now, some of the things that we really like.
So Sandra and I were looking around the shop and found some of these pieces stashed away for the show. And so obviously here's a 1940s rayon that, I mean, could be taken off the runway today. It's incredible, and it's in perfect condition, and yeah, I would wear it.
Look at these beautiful details like this, the buttons, these jet buttons, and this velvet belt and the pockets. And this fabric. Jenny, you were commenting about this particular type of dress.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of dresses I would see at Anthropologie now that are of inferior quality. They'd be $200 or $300, but the rayon would be flimsy. It wouldn't have the feel, the flow. It wouldn't have, it wouldn't have the interesting details. The buttons would be plastic. I mean, it wouldn't be the same, but it would be, you know, a great knockoff of it. But it wouldn't have the same feel at all.
So it is much better for people to buy the real authentic vintage from professional dealers such as yourselves, so because they could get something that has a much better, longer life, better quality, and much more, you know, longer life, longer period, and is a better investment, in other words.
I mean, you know, you produce shows. I mean, the designers come to us to buy it, and then they produce it at a much higher rate and lower quality for the masses. So it's like you're getting one of a kind, amazing, with fabrics that aren't produced anymore. I mean, these are like a lost art, you know. It's incredible, and the quality is just, it's lost, you know, so.
Well, that's why I collect vintage. And that's why you should collect vintage too, because it is a good investment and it is a one-of-a-kind way to express yourself and have the best quality. So here's another wonderful piece. Tell us about this one, Karen.
I'm guessing it's like late 40s, early 50s. It has the side metal zipper, but the print on it, I don't know if you can see it, is just this amazing fern print, and the colors are just incredible. It's just a really beautiful flowing chiffon piece. I've never seen one like it before. I just think it's absolutely stunning.
Yes, and I noticed, look at this beautiful lining.
Right.
It's this. It will be steamed before it goes to the show.
Another thing, like dresses now don't come with linings, or you can't find slips even anymore. Yeah. I mean, just to have something that's built in, that's not, you know, cheap. You know.
The real richness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just see it. It's hard to tell unless you look up close, but it has that really beautiful sheen underneath, and you can see it from, when you're really looking up close at it. It's really beautiful. And now we're going to look at some really modern, high-end designer pieces which people collect today, and this is really hot right now. Yeah. Here we have a beautiful high-end design piece, and it is Missoni.
Yeah, this is probably early 1990s Missoni. It's just so right on. The length is just it's amazing. I mean, the movement of the fabric, the weight, and then of course the color and pattern. It's incredible. It's just so amazing for fall.
This is really a beautiful piece, and I mean, how perfectly classic is this design?
Yeah, and I think it's interesting. This is black and white, and then you've got the blue and the light pink. I just like that contrast. It's interesting to me.
And this is timeless.
Down here at the bottom. I didn't even notice that till now.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really good piece. I mean, all Missoni, but it's always the weight of these. It's just like the movement and how it moves on the body. They really, obviously, do a really good job with that.
Yeah, this is really a gorgeous dress. And tell us about this amazing piece. What a find this is.
Awesome. This is like the third one I've ever found, and I've been around for a bit. They're not as easy to find, and it's late 70s. Betsey Johnson. It is her first label, Alley Cat, and yeah, I mean, these just fit like a glove, and they're so incredible. Like the colors that she uses, designs that she uses, it's just awesome.
I love these early Betsey dresses, and what a fabulous piece this would be to wear for the fall.
Boots, some tights, something just, yeah.
Yeah, some chunky high heel boots.
Colors, the jewel tones, it's just great.
Yeah, these colors are fantastic for fall. What an amazing vintage piece. Yeah. What a good score that would be for somebody. And then look at this wonderful piece here. Now this, I was particularly dying over. Yes, this is a fabulous Chloe tunic dress. And look at the colors on this. You could do a lot with this. This is just so versatile.
Shirt dress, it's like, I mean, you could belt it like you were saying, tights, boots, over jeans.
Yes.
And I feel like it transitions really well into to fall here, from summer to fall.
Like right on right now. Yeah. It's like this mustard. It's a great color. It's
beautiful.
All of these colors could go with so many things. You could just do so much with it. Yeah. What a fabulous find.
I was telling you, it came from a woman in Peru. Her niece has been bringing an amazing designer to us from her collection in Peru. So this is one of the latest pieces we've received.
Wow, so that's exciting. Yeah. I love that piece. And then look at this beautiful vintage dress.
This just walked in the door today.
Wow.
That's the beauty of owning a shop, is that you don't know what treasures are going to walk in the door, and this walked in today. So
this is fresh vintage.
It's incredible. Yeah, it's got the lace trend, obviously. And then the passementerie stitched on top and with rhinestones. It's incredible.
It is incredible. What a gorgeous dress. I love it. Look at the detail with the rhinestones.
Yeah, passementerie, lace. It's just incredible. The woman said she got it at Portobello Market back in the day.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wow, what a gorgeous dress. Well, thank you for sharing these pieces with us. It's so fabulous. I'm so excited to see what you'll be bringing to the Fall Vintage Fashion Fair. And you're also selling with another person from Los Angeles, and her name
is Mira, and her stuff is just incredible. It's so beautiful. Yeah, really hand-picked, really well edited. Yeah.
So that's really exciting. So we'll see you on October 21st and 22nd at the Alameda Point Vintage Fashion Fair. And don't forget to visit Mercy Vintage now at
4188 Piedmont Avenue in Oakland.
We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Have mercy.